Alright, so now I'm going to create a second story. For this one, I'm going to take an example of an artist who wants to tell his viewers that his band or he's going live on tour so they can buy the tickets now. So you will come to know what I mean once I start creating this. Also, here you can see that I have already organized the project. So the story that we created earlier, I have moved it into this folder. So for the second one, I'm going to create another folder and just name it 02. So now we are going to create a new composition. Once again, let's call this main 02 and rest of the things will remain same. For this one, we are going to use 4 media types. So I'm going to create media 02 and just simply click on OK. After that, press Ctrl D to duplicate it. So now we have 4 copies of it, and I'm going to quickly import the images to them. So let's open up the first media file and just simply scale it down and position it however you want. So this is looking nice, and just quickly do that with the other files also. So something like this, and I will come back once I've imported all the images. So now I have imported all the images and I'm going to simply close them up and just simply select all the media sets and drag it into this composition. So over here you can see that we have 4 media types, and let me just quickly align them. And we are going to create a similar kind of theme for all the images. So right now you can see that everything is looking different. So I'm going to create a duotone effect which will make the similar kind of theme throughout all the images. So in order to create that, just simply go to layer, new, make sure you are in the composition, go to layer, new, click on adjustment layer, and on this one just simply search for an effect called tint and just simply drag it on top of it. So once you have dragged it up, you can simply check out that all the images have been turned into black and white, and you can go with this look if you want. But for this example, we are going to change the color. So you can change the white color so to whatever you want. So you can play around with whatever color you want. So for this example, I'm going to choose this dark green color. So now you can see that we have this similar kind of theme all around the images. So this is exactly what we want. So let me just select all the layers and move them further apart because we are going to focus on this layer. So let's again create a new adjustment layer. Go to layer, new adjustment layer, and on this one I'm going to apply an effect called optics compensation. Just simply drag it on top of it, and we're going to animate it using the field of view property. So just click on this icon, and in the beginning let's change its value to 180 degree, which is the max value. And after that, simply select the layer. You can press U to reveal all the keyframes, then move the head to somewhere around here and change its value to 0. Now you can see that this image is converging to the center, so we can reverse it by simply clicking on this option. So now you can see that we have this sort of animation, and again we can select the keyframes, press F9, then just change the graph to look something like this. Yeah, so this is looking nice, and I'm going to quickly adjust the keyframes like this. So now we are going to just simply trim this layer because the animation ends over here. So you can trim it by either dragging this end to this marker, or you can simply press Alt and the right square bracket, or Option or right square bracket on Mac. And over here you can see that we have created this copy, and once you have created that, just simply go to the media layer and we are going to trim it as well. So over here you can see that we have both the layers of equal duration like this. Now I'm going to create a text layer. So you can type whatever text you want. So I'm going to type pi and make sure its color is white or whatever you want. Just change its font. Again, you can use the align panel to align it in the center of the comp and just set its anchor point in the center. So just scale it up something like this, and again I'm going to select this, then Alt plus right square bracket. So now we have these 3 layers of equal size. So if I play back here, you can see that now the animation is happening, but you will notice that our text is also in the same color. So we can select the duotone layer and just drag it below the text layer. So now you can see that it is affecting only the media layer, not the text layer. So we are going to repeat this step for all the other layers. So let me just quickly grab this one. So just simply select all the layers and move them to the beginning like this. Now I can probably zoom in and select all of them, then Alt right square bracket to trim them all, and after that just simply align them. So like this, and select the text layer, then press Ctrl D to duplicate it and move it further apart like this. On this one I'm going to type tickets. You can probably scale it down, something like this. And let me just quickly do the same thing for the other one. On this one I'm going to type now. So buy tickets now. So we are pretty much done with the text part, and let's just quickly select the effect layer and just place it on top of all of them. So now you can see that buy tickets now. So for the last layer, we do not need it to end over here, so we can extend it to the full duration. And also on this one I'm going to add the effect layer, something like this. Yeah. So now here you can see that everything is looking nice. So we're pretty much done with this one. All we have to do is just add some details on this page. So I'm going to add few random details on this page, for example like website, artist name, or tour date, something like that, and I will come back once it is done. Okay, so I've added some other details to this page, and over here you can see that we have added the website, artist name, tour dates, and a button to show get tickets now, and a swipe up feature. So this is nothing but just simply a text layer and with a shape layer behind it, and all the things are pretty much the same. So this is very easy, and this one is just a shape layer. So I selected the pen tool and just draw a random triangle like this, so that it will give an effect of swiping up, something like this. So now if I play back here, you can see that all the animations are looking really nice like this. So you might notice one thing, that again the background is not animating much. So we can fix that by again adding some animation to the media itself. So for this one we are going to select the media, press S and add a keyframe, and I'm going to move this keyframe to the end, and in the beginning I'm going to change the value to 110. So now if I play back here, you can see that we have this really nice zoom out animation in the image. So I'm going to select the keyframes, press Ctrl C to copy it, and then Ctrl V to paste it. So now you can see that I've added the keyframes to this layer as well, and also for this one. But for the last one we are going to press the S and manually add the keyframes over here and just place it over. And now in the beginning we want the value to be something around 130. So now if I play back here, you can see that we have this really nice zoom out animation going on. So you can check out all the animations. So again this is looking nice, but we can enhance it more by dragging a light click to it. So again you can simply drag the light click, and you can probably scale it up like this, then change the mode to add or screen, whatever you want. Just play around with its opacity to lower down its intensity like this. So now you can see that we have this really nice light leak going on. So that's pretty much it with this story, and you can also add some really nice background music if you want. Again you can edit these details if you want to make this story target some other thing. So you can change the text and you can make it to look like it was made for a food company or something like that. So this is how you can create this type of story.